So I haven't been on YouTube in a while. A lot of things have changed, a lot of things haven't. Of course, while I've been gone, I've continued to get a whole lot of questions about the vintage digicam that I've done quite a few videos on and continue to use to this day. This one, the Panasonic DMC TZ5. And I think today is a great day to catch up and answer some of those questions. So as I mentioned, I do still use the camera quite a bit. Right now with it being summertime, I'm using it a whole lot more. Not for anything formal, it's just something that I take. With this one, we're out and about to take some quick snapshots, just little fun shots, things like that. I always get a lot of questions about the white balance. You can go in and set the white balance of the camera. There's nothing that you can dial in manually or anything like that, so you have to choose from sunshine, cloudy, different types of lighting. So you're kind of limited in what you can do, but it is very important that you go in and try to set that white balance to your particular situation. So taking a look at the top of the camera, there's really nothing too special about it. You've got a couple of scene modes, and these you can actually program in if you wanted, like for example, scene 1 to be landscape or something, scene 2 to be portrait. And the way you set those is, you turn it to C1, turn on the camera, hit your menu button, and it'll give you some options. Like this I've got set to portrait, and then of course you can switch over to scene 2, and you could set it to scenery if you wanted to. Not really a big deal. I always usually just keep the camera over in the photo mode with the photo icon. I don't really fool around with the scenery versus portrait. It's been my experience. There's not that big of a difference between the two, honestly. Other than that, the controls are really kind of minimum. The one thing that is a must, if you want to use the photos just straight out of the camera, is to set the auto white balance. That's very important on this camera. I know that you can pull up the photos in Lightroom and change the white balance, but if you want to just do it right off of the bat, then you're going to want to go into your menu. You're going to want to go into your white balance, and you're going to press the little button on the right, and it gives you a real simple choice to choose from. There's sunny, cloudy, shade, fluorescent, a couple of other options. But I've always found that on exceptionally bright and sunny days, a lot of times whenever you think the highlights are going to be blown out, that's when your photographs with this particular camera will turn out looking just great. And I've actually received a lot of questions over the SD card. Now, when I purchased this camera back in 2008, I believe it came with either a 2 gig or a 4 gig. I think it was a 4 gig SD card. Those work great. Problem is, they're hard to find these days unless you order them on Amazon. Now you can find a 2-pack, 4-pack or more on Amazon, which are pretty good deals if you want to go that route. At first, I thought that none of the current SD cards would work because of the larger size. But I did find this particular one, the PNY. It's a 32 gig. It actually works okay. I do get an error message whenever I try to format the card in the camera, but it hasn't caused any problems as far as the photos or anything. Also, a thing that throws people with this particular camera, it threw me as well because I had forgotten, is whenever you plug the battery into the charger, the light turns green. And at first I thought, okay, that means the battery is fully charged, right? Kind of like today's cameras, when the light's green, means it's fully charged. We put the battery in the camera and nothing, and I thought the batteries were bad at first. It was only when I went back and found the documentation. Whenever you plug in the battery, you have to wait until the green light goes away, and that's when your battery is charged. So don't get confused there like I did. And of course, when it comes to video, this is where this particular camera does not perform as well. I mean, it's okay if you want to take some, quick little fun video, which I have done and have a little bit of success with, just for my own personal use. However, I would never rely on it for anything major. It's just not that great, and of course, as you can hear, the audio quality leaves a lot to be desired as well. But aside from the video, it's a great little camera. Used it heavily back in 2008 when I first got it. Used it heavily last year, and will probably use it again in the upcoming year. So again, just a really great camera. The Panasonic DMZ-T5.